Hello, Generals, and welcome back to this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News. I'm Jacob Morris.
And I'm Cooper McKee, and we got a really good show to get into today, so let's get you started with Heritage Happenings. Here's Nathan McCoy and Pierce Monroe. Take it away, guys.
Thanks, guys, for that awesome intro. Now, let's jump right into some Tuesday announcements. Attention students, AP exams started yesterday and will last until May the 12th at Burning Bush Baptist. If you have any questions, contact Mr. Franks in the counseling office. Now, let's give a congratulations to Parker Taylor, who's the valedictorian for the class of 2022, and Aaron Lynn, who's a salutatory for the class. Wow, that is amazing. Next up, students, get ready for Georgia Milestone end-of-course exams are coming up May 16th through the 20th. For more information, visit the school website. Now, let's get you over to Pierce for your weather forecast.
Thanks, Nathan, for those great announcements. Now onto your 3-day weather forecast. Today it will be cloudy with a high of 86 and a low of 64. Wednesday, there is a 60% chance of rain, and there will be a high of 82 and a low of 64. And for Thursday, it will be very cloudy, and there will be a high of 84 and a low of 61. Now let's get you back to our anchors for more news.
Hey, Cooper, did you get your teachers anything for Appreciation Week?
I did not. I'll probably have to swing by the Dollar Tree and pick up something cheap, you know what I'm saying? Gas prices are pretty bad right now.
That's true. We're going to get you over with Ben Dineski with more on the report.
So we're celebrating our teachers this week at Heritage. It's Teacher Appreciation Week. There's all kinds of activities going on all week long for our teachers to show them that they are appreciated. On Monday, teachers came to school, and in their boxes they had some thank you cards that the students had written last week. And I know out of all the activities we do, that seems to be one of the favorites, just getting a personal message from a student to show that they're appreciated. But on top of that, I know that Cheer is doing daily door prizes, a daily dose of cheer. National English Society is also doing door prizes. We are having breakfast. I think Cheer is doing a breakfast, Dance is doing a breakfast, SGA is doing a breakfast for teachers. We're serving ice cream for teachers tomorrow at lunch. There's been candy in bags, teachers for lunch. I know Beta delivered door prizes for teachers. So there's all kinds of things going on this week, all week long. You can follow SGA on Twitter and see some shout outs to teachers that were sent in as well, recognizing our teachers. So hopefully the teachers feel all the love from their students and staff at Heritage this week, and they enjoy the week. It's a big week.
Yeah, I've received thousands of letters from students that were just, dropped me a line, said they appreciate what we do here and, all my hard work and the way I do things, how cool I am, stuff like that. So it's really cool to get some messages from all the kids. Yeah, literally thousands of letters. Sometimes I have to take a wheelbarrow and put all the letters in there and roll them down the hall to me because there's so many, just boxes and boxes of letters. So I do get, kind of shocked some years over that. This year especially, I got so many letters this year.
All right, Teacher Appreciation Week here at Heritage High School is always really special to me. We've got some unbelievable kids here, and a lot of my students have sent me things in the past that I've really cherished really forever. It's always cool as a teacher to get a letter or some candy or some ice cream, but it's especially nice to get letters from your students or former students that say something good about their time in my class, and I really appreciate that. So I love the kids here at Heritage. It makes what I do awesome. So it's a great week here. I also look forward to the ice cream they do during the week and all these snacks that we get. But it's just one of my favorite times, and it's a great week here at the school, and it's exciting. And I usually put the letters I get up in my office in there, and I can read them whenever, and it always gives me a lift if I'm having a bad day to hear something from a student that's positive about the class and the time we spent together.
We have some great faculty here, and it's really awesome to see them getting honored.
Now on to a pretty big band fundraiser that was held here at the school last Saturday.
That's right, it was the Moonlight Serenade. It was put on by Mr. Wynn and all of his jazz students.
I heard it was awesome. Here's 5-Star News reporters Noah, Shane, and Braden with more on the report.
Good morning, Generals. Coming to you from the band room. We're so excited about how well Moonlight Serenade went on Saturday. It's a benefit for the band, performed by the jazz bands. Our jazz lab kicked everything off at 7 p.m. with a fantastic set of music, while parents, friends, fans, and family all bid on silent auction items to benefit the band.
The Moonlight Serenade was a jazz band concert with our middle school jazz band and both our high school jazz lab band and our jazz ensemble. It was for everyone who came and bought a ticket. That's our friends and family and everyone else. And it was a big fundraiser to benefit the band.
The Moonlight Serenade went really well, and all of the money made from the auction goes to the band to fund, like, repairing instruments, getting new instruments, the drills, and stuff for next year. And overall, I think it was really good.
After the lab group was finished, the middle school jazz played a set while we continued the silent auction bidding. And finally, the jazz ensemble completed the night under the stars, under the great lighting set up by Mr. Douglas in the academic courtyard. Overall, we had a fantastic night, great music, great jazz music, and a great fundraiser for the band. So thanks to everybody who came, attended, volunteered, performed for a fantastic Moonlight Serenade.
Looked and sounded amazing. Great job, guys.
Now, time to take a quick break, but stick around. It's sports time after the break.
That's right. Anderson and Mason will be looking at a girls' tennis recap match in Marist.
And we'll get you caught up on a very special general who brought home a pretty big award over the weekend. Hang around. Sports is next.
Ferry. Miss Ferry.
Wow, you
Miss
must really
Ferry.
like that teacher. Teacher.
Gladly. Miss Ferry. Miss Ferry. Miss Ferry. Miss Ferry. I'm coming. Miss Ferry, I hope you like my letter.
Thank you. He's such a stalker.
Sports time now, and we're going to start you guys off with the girls' tennis team.
Sounds good, Mason. Coach Mathis and her ladies spent last Friday afternoon down in Atlanta taking on the state's best 4A girls tennis team, Marist.
Yeah, and it's the same Marist team that has won the state title 25 times since 1983.
Coach Mathis and our girls knew what they were up against and hoped to find some way to pull off a huge upset.
Yep, here's Coach Green with the tennis recap.
We got beat on all courts. I will say that at number 2 doubles, shout out to Brooke and Ella. They won our only game of the whole match. Marist is just a strong team. All of their girls are great players. They have been playing probably since they were about 2. So our girls handled it as best as they could. We had a great season and ended it at the Shake Shack. So not a bad way to end a tough loss.
I'm Reagan Simmons' manager, and this past week she played in her tennis match. She played hard, happened to get hit with the ball, has a massive bruise, by the way. But unfortunately, they did lose, and they played really hard and they had a great season.
Congrats on yet another awesome year, girls, and especially congrats to the seniors. You've certainly made your mark down there on the tennis courts the past 4 years.
Heading over to the Diamond now, and Coach Beagles and the baseball team are down in Bainbridge, Georgia, getting ready for the baseball Sweet 16.
Certainly a long way to go, but I think our boys are up for the challenge after knocking off the number 1 seed Hampton last week.
Yep, we're going to send you over to Brandon Hamilton for the preview of the match.
I'm here with Coach Beagles. Coach Beagles, what is it going to take for our baseball team to win at Bainbridge?
Well, it's going to start on the mound like it does every series. And so far, those guys have done a great job for us on the mound. And that's kind of where everything starts with us. And, if we can get some good innings on the mound, that'll be the first thing that we're, looking to see how it goes. And then taking care of the baseball, and we'll support them offensively. Those 3 things have been the recipe for success so far.
I'm here with Taylor Vincent. Taylor, what is the baseball team going to have to do to take the dub against Bainbridge?
If we keep playing like how we were playing, I think we'd be good.
Okay, and how are you going to perform? Are you getting ready, preparing? What are you up to?
I got a bullpen today, so I'm ready.
I'm here with Eli Tethero. Eli, what's it going to take for our baseball team to take the dub at Bainbridge?
It's gonna be a good match. They're about the same as us from everything we've seen. They have some pretty good hitters, but our pitching needs to be on, and we just need to hit.
All right, and how excited are you? You made it to the Sweet 16 with that, all y'all having that bleach blonde hair. How's it going?
The blonde was worth it. We got to win this round, and we'll see where it goes from there.
And are you excited about Sweet 16, making it this far this season? How is it looking?
Well, it's just the next step, and that's our message to the guys have been just, don't settle, don't just be satisfied with what this round is called, and it's just there's nothing like postseason baseball, and it's exciting, and but again, it's just you got to keep climbing. You can't just kind of set up camp. You got to still, you can't rest on your laurels, and you still got to keep doing what you've been doing all year to be successful, and that's what we'll have to go down and do at Bainbridge.
And the final question is, what is your opinion on everybody's bleach blonde hairs?
Hey, they're just lucky they got hair. They can do it. When you don't have any hair like me, you don't have to worry about that. So it's kind of a no-brainer for me.
All right, thank you.
Now on to a huge honor to one of our track athletes.
Yep, the local chapter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes named Heritage's very own Will Waldrop as the area's FCA Christian Athlete of the Year.
I can definitely see why. Will's truly an unbelievable athlete and, more importantly, a tremendous guy.
No doubt about that. Here's 5-star sports reporters Andrew Amick, Ian Gonzalez, and Benji Bevel with more on Will in this report.
Hey guys, this is Coach David Gibson, also the FCA sponsor here as well as a coach, and we get the pleasure of announcing that Will Waldrop was selected as the Lookout Mountain FCA Christian Athlete of the Year for 2021-2022.
So I was super excited to receive that award. I was the third person, and we had Grayson McCoy, Jackson Martin, and myself. So we've had 3 people the past 3 years. That's the first time that's ever happened in our area, and I was super excited to get that. It's going to help me out. It's a scholarship, so it's a cool incentive. Like, not only have I been doing this and putting in the work, the reason I do that is not for this scholarship and for this recognition, but it is a cool incentive to show younger kids in the FCA program to be like, hey, if you stick with it, you serve the school, then there is opportunity after that. So that was really cool. It really reminded me that the work we do put in is for a reason, and we get rewarded not only on this world but in another life also. So it was a really cool opportunity, and I was super thankful to receive it.
We had the FCA tailgate banquet where that was awarded this past Friday night up at the First Horizon Pavilion in Chattanooga. He was selected there and got to have a little meet and greet and got a chance to talk on stage. And it was just a great time to recognize him and the other possible candidates, and just fine group of people overall. But we were very pleased that Will was able to be the winner this year.
Thanks for sports. Now we'll shift into our entertainment segments.
That's right. Our first segment is going to be HHS Cool Rides, and they met up with assistant tennis coach Maddie Hobbs.
Here's Noah, Shane, and Braden with the report.
Hey guys. Basically, I bought this car because, just look at it. It's beautiful. Me and Haley carpool together on our way to school. We have many T-Swizzle karaoke moments in here to get us really pumped up for the amazing day at Heritage High School.
We've wrecked a couple times, but
Mostly Haley's fault, but it's okay. We're learning. We're live, laughing, loving.
what I love the most about this car is the color.
I think I like most about it is the very clean windshield, and I think it ties the whole car together.
Hey everybody, I'm Miss Hobbs and I'm here to tell you about my Jeep. His name is Onyx, okay? I've wanted this thing for a very, very, very long time. The story behind it is I had a 95 Jeep Wrangler in high school and it was a crappy one that I had to get rid of because it wouldn't go over like 45 miles an hour, so I couldn't go to college with it. I still loved that vehicle, but I had to sell it. So then I got older and I worked really hard, saved up a bunch of money, and then I bought this one like 4 months ago or something like that. And I wanted it because it's fun and you can take all the doors off and the tops off, and I like to have a good time in the summer and ride with all my windows down and all the top off, and that's why I got it.
Good stuff, guys. I think that segment's really cool.
Now it's time to see where some of you guys are heading this weekend.
That's right. This second segment is gonna be Heritage Hits the Road with Penneron and Ethan Anderson. Take it away, guys.
Hey Heritage, welcome back to the second installment of Heritage Hits the Road, where we're going to dive into what students will be doing over the weekends and breaks. Let's hit the road.
So this weekend there is a festival over in Red Bank, and they're closing off all the streets, and they have food vendors and crafts and bouncy houses. And so I'm taking my coffee trailer down there, and I'll be having the coffee and the smoothies and the snow cones, and it's free, so come on down to the Red Bank Jubilee from 10 to 4.
This weekend, I am going to my uncle's house, and I am going to trade Pokemon cards with my uncle. He's 45 years old, and he trades Pokemon cards, which is pretty cool. And my cousin's probably going to just sit there and watch us.
Right now I'm just gonna be doing some stuff in Chattanooga, maybe just walk around the bridge and that kind of stuff. Just normal stuff you would honestly expect at Chattanooga.
Heading up to Chattanooga, I really like the downtown area. If you get hungry, be sure to check out 423 Tacos.
And speaking of food, it's that time again. It's Brendan Bedwell's Belly Time.
I wonder who they got this week. Here they are.
I'm Anderson Britton.
And I'm Alexander Bedwell.
And welcome back to Bedwell and Britton's Belly Review.
And today we're going to be reviewing Choo Choo.
All right, so today I got Choo Choo Barbecue for you guys. And Choo Choo's a pretty good place. It's down the four-way by 3 Notch Road and Boynton Drive. And it's pretty good. I get the barbecue pork plate. Pretty inexpensive. Costs you about $9. Service is pretty good. And so overall, I'd probably rate the pricing about an 8 out of 10. Give me the food quality an 8 out of 10. And give me the service an 8 out of 10. So overall, that'll run you an overall score of 8 out of 10.
So today, I have Choo Choo Barbecue for you. And I go to Choo Choo pretty often. I don't really go in, but you can eat in if you want. I normally just go through the drive-thru because they're fast. Yesterday I went through there and they had 5 people behind the window, and they went through them like bang, 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 bang. I was that last one. But the service is always good. 10 out of 10 service by far. The food, here's what you get. You get the killer pork potato all the way. It comes with pork, a potato, sour cream, cheese. I mean, what more else could you ask for in a potato? And so I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10. That's the only thing I get there. That's all you really need there. It's awesome. And it only costs you about $7.50. And you can get a water with it for free. Actually, they might charge 25 cents. But anyway, I'm going to give the cost, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. So overall, Choo Choo Barbecue, 9 out of 10, no complaints.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Bedwell and Britton's Belly Review.
Until next time, eaters.
And with that, we'll wrap up this Tuesday edition of 5-Star News. I'm Jacob Morris.
And I'm Cooper McKee.
And we'll see you again next Friday with a brand new report. But until then, stay classy, Heritage.